Hello everyone, my name is Nabiha Radja. Today, I'm excited to summarize a book by Rainbow Rowell titled Fangirl. I'll be reading this book at a local coffee shop called Bagi Kopi. Of course, before diving into the book, I will order some coffee. Perhaps an Americano or coffee milk. I've decided on an Americano. First, I'm going to find a comfortable place to read and organize my things. Perhaps by placing them on a nearby chair. Oh, I think I should get my coffee. Good old Americano. Perfect sip to start my reading session. So, let's get started. Cath, aka Cath, is a freshman at college and none too happy about it. Finding herself alone in the world for the first time without her twin sister Ren by her side. Cath lack of confidence and is terrified of new place, people and situation, arriving at Pound Hall, her new home for the semester. She finds that she will be sharing room with an abrupt, dismissive roommate called Regan. Although Cath actually met her roommate boyfriend, Levi, before she meets Regan herself. Regan isn't a freshman and not pleased to be sharing room with one. She seems completely disintegrated in being friends, and Cath is convinced that Regan actually does not like her. By contrast, Ren always the more outgoing twin, and she is the one who insists that they do not share a room during their college experience. She has already made fast friends with her new roommate, Courtney, and the pair invite Cath to join them at freshman barbecue. Cath refused and declined, preferring to eat with their father before he drives home to Omaha. Cath is worried about her dad and fears that he will not take care of himself properly. Fearing even the simplest of new things, Cath eats protein bars alone in her room, rather than find out where the dining hall is. The one bright spot in her college timetable is her fiction writing class, normally reserved for upperclassmen. Cath has been awarded a place on it and is determined to shine. She is already a very successful writer of fanfiction, creating new stories and endings for the character in famous Simon Snow. She even has followers and fans of her own. Unfortunately, Professor Pippa loathes and hates fanfiction. As Cath is writing some fanfiction outside, under a tree, she is approached by a fellow student in the class. His name is Nick. She finds him interesting and not unattractive. He asks about the writing exercise they had to do that week. Writing about from the perspective of an inanimate object. Cath wrote from the perspective of a lock and Nick wrote from the perspective of a pen, but he is already regretting that choice. Nick is intrigued with her as she is the lone freshman in the class, from which he deduces that she must be very talented and probably a good person to know if he wants to raise his own grades in the class. Cath becomes overwhelmed with writing projects. Nick asks Cath to be his writing partner for the next assignment, writing by trading paragraphs to create the story and making themselves more aware of plot and voice. They meet in the library and work longhand so they can see the changing of ownership with each paragraph. Nick begins by creating a love story, and Cath paragraph make the narrator of the story gay, naming him Nick. The story gets an A, and when they read it out loud in class, they read each other's paragraph, make it even more entertaining for the class. Nick makes Cath pinky swear that they will always be writing partners. He also suggests that they will do it again without an assignment at all, as it will be good for them and good for their writing skills. Although she is absolutely swamped with writing already, Cath said yes and agreed with that. Cath calls Ren to talk about Nick in her class, and Ren is drunk and possibly high. She insults Cath Simon Snow story, which she has never done before. Cath does not understand why Ren is changing so much, and she missed the way that she was before college. Cath spent her entire Saturday in her room writing until Regan returned from watching the football game that evening. She demands that Cath leaves her room and take her bowling with Levi. Clearly, the two of them have bowled before, as both are very good bowlers. They invite Cath to go with them to Moogie's bar after bowling, and she almost said yes, but decided at the last minute to go straight home. Abel, Cath's home boyfriend, calls her, which is unusual, as they generally communicate by text or email. He has met someone new at University of Missouri, and he is breaking up with her. She is angry and angered more when Abel tells her his new girlfriend has higher SAT score than Cath. Ren comes over that evening to comfort her, but as always though, that the two of them aren't really boyfriend and girlfriend in traditional sense, because they're mostly non-romantic, internet-based relationship. Cath cannot understand how she had believed herself to be in love all this time, when she wasn't. Ren can understand how Cath can write so beautiful about how true love is without being able to recognize the feeling in herself. Levi and Regan return before Ren has left, and Levi is very attracted to Ren, unlike Regan, who finds identical twin rather creepy. Cath did not want Levi to meet Ren, as everyone considers her to be the hot one, and Cath feels like the pales in comparison. The day before Thanksgiving, Cath and Ren's fathers pick them up to drive them home for the holiday. He won the Gravioly account, but he is hating every second of it, as his original ideas are being tweaked and pulled so that they are not recognizable. Cath finds out that Ren is going to spend part of the Thanksgiving celebration with their mother. This eventually turned into an entire Thanksgiving Day celebration, as she is tired and ends up spending the night with her mother and her new family, upsetting Cath even more. Back at school, Levi extremely panics as he cannot find Regan, who was going to help with his assignment on the novel, The Outsiders. Levi has problem focusing on the written word and records all of his lecture to listen to later. The audiobook for The Outsiders was not available, and wanting to help, Cath began to read the book aloud to him. They get closer and closer on the bed until they are kissing each other. Before settling down to finish the reminders of the book, Regan arrives home to find them lying on the bed together, arms wrapped around each other, and she is not too pleased about it. However, the following day, she tells contrite to Cath that she and Levi weren't actually just friends. They had dated during the high school, but it hadn't worked out. largely because she kept cheating on him. She knew that Levi likes Cath, and for encouraging Cath, they go to Levi's house party, but find him in the kitchen kissing another girl. Cath is so embarrassed and upset. Regan is angry too, and they leaving without letting Levi know that they were there. At Christmas, Ren wants Cath to accompany her to their mother's house, provoking a large fight, which does not improve when Cath finds matching birthstone necklace for both twins around the tree from their mother. Cath tells her father she wants to move back home, skirting around the issue of why so that he does not realize the real reason for this, to take care of him. He doesn't want her to quit mid-year, and she is persuaded to return, finding that she received an incomplete for her writing class. Professor Pepper gives her opportunity to write her paper and get a good grade if she completes by the end of the semester. She then asks if he assists Nick with his assignment, telling Cath that she could recognize some of her style in his work. Levi comes to apologize to Cath for the kiss that she witnessed at the party. He tells her that when he kissed Cath, it meant something special, and that he really likes her a great deal. Regan set them a date for what they can and talk over with her, and soon Levi and Cath are naturally spending time for their free time together. Cath's mother calls her from the hospital when Ren has been admitted for alcohol poisoning. The hospital staff had scrolled through Ren's cell phone and found her number, telling they always call the mother in this situation. Cath can barely stand to be near her and desperately wants her to leave. Laura tells her that she would like to develop a relationship with Cath as well with Ren, but that is the wrong time to do. Ren wakes to find Cath at her bedside. When she is allowed to leave, she finds Jandro sitting in the waiting area along with Levi. The first night back at school, after Ren's hospital stay, Cath goes to Levi's house. They read more fanfiction, and he admits that he is falling in love with her. She is happy and happier still because she and Ren are back on speaking terms. She feels strangely. They discuss about their mother again, and Cath makes it clear once and for all that there will be no reunion between her mother and Cath. Still having problem with her final essay, she does, however, managed to finish her fanfiction finale before the last Simon Snow book is released. Nick comes to her room with something on his mind and want a private conversation, but fortunately, Cath is backed up by Levi, Regan, and Ren, who refuse to leave them alone, so he explained to all of them that his love story essay has been selected for the Prairie Schooner, the school literary journal. This is great honor. Professor Pepper has insisted that he must share credit with Cath in order for it to be published. Cath says that she doesn't want the credit, but it's not negotiable things, and if she doesn't agree to have her name on the essay, it cannot be published. She tells him that she won't agree, but that he is a good writer and he will have more opportunities. She is finally able to feel some closure on his betrayal of their writing partnership. Cath finally admits to Levi that she loves him, and although the situation will clearly change over the summer. Levi has been in love with her for quite some time. Now that their Simon Snow fictional writing is over, Cath is able to move forward with real life romance and relationship, leaving the fictional world behind. The end. So, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for listening to my summary of this book. And goodbye.